Fans, welcome. You got to win this game. You got to win this game. If you lose this game to the 6-28 Washington Wizards, it's over. I don't care if Joel Embiid's not playing. What is good, everyone? Welcome on into NZ for 3, where tonight we will be covering the Philadelphia 76ers versus the 6-28 Washington Wizards. They got to win this game. They have to win this game. There are no excuses to lose this game. I don't care if Joel Embiid isn't playing. I don't care if Paul George isn't playing. Don't tell me they're about to lose to Kyle Kuzma and I have no idea who else is on this team. Whenever I start streaming, we're playing against a darn G League players. They got Valanciunas, Malcolm Brogdon, Bub Carrington was one of their lottery picks. Who else? Jordan Poole isn't playing. I put him in my thumbnail, but he is not in tonight. Sorry for the clickbait, but I'm sure that doesn't really matter much. But anyway, the Sixers are hosting the Wizards. Should be an interesting game. We don't have Joel Embiid, don't have Paul George. It's going to be tough to compete with any team in the league, even if it is the garbage Washington Wizards, who are trying to tank, get Cooper Flagg, who had a monstrous dunk the other night against Pitt. That was brutal, for the other team, because Cooper Flagg is such a beast. And the Wizards are trying to get him, I suppose, which makes sense. Then the Wizards, the Nets, all these the Sixers. The Sixers should be trying to get Cooper Flagg. It was a legitimate movement that fans were starting earlier into the season when we were so bad. When we were 3-14, trying to get Cooper Flagg up in here. That would have been awesome, but I don't know. I feel like this entire season we've just been treading water. Of course, you got all the injuries. You got, the schedule, guys going out against some of the best teams in the league when you need them. Jared McCain falling due to injury. He was so exciting to start the year. Man, it was magical, the types of numbers he was putting up as a rookie. Best recovery to him. But the Sixers are just trying to survive. And they've been in a slump. I wouldn't actually really call it a slump anymore. I think they just flat out suck. They flat out suck. It's January, okay? Tyrese Maxey and Paul George, they have not been shooting well at all. I don't think it's just a slump at this point. If we were in, I don't know, early December, even late November, and then they started, ratchet it up a bit, then yeah, then I would have considered it a slump. But we're in January, and the NBA season starts after Christmas. I don't really take it all too seriously before Christmas. But, of course, in certain situations like the Sixers, when they fall 3-14 and they leave no room for error for the rest of their season, you do got to take these games more seriously, even against the bum Wizards, who I guess are looking to tank. Hopefully they'll just give no effort whatsoever and give us the W, because we need one. We need one for sure. With your 11th seed, we're just floating outside of the play-in tournament. And who would have thought? Who would have thought, just with how excited we were this season to see these Sixers with their new additions, Paul George. We thought Eric Gordon was going to be good. He sucks. No offense to him. He's had a great career, but my goodness, he's starting tonight. It is 2025, and we have Eric Gordon starting on my basketball team. Talk about the twilight zone we're in with the Sixers right now. Couldn't even put Justin Edwards in. Does Nick Nurse hate our young players so much? He's not even going to put Justin Edwards in against the Wizards? Who is on the Wizards? I'm sorry. Who is on the Wizards? Jordan Poole's out. Who else is out? Well, they got Corey Kispert too, I guess. Rashawn Holmes. That's a name you diehard Sixers fans got to remember. He was an OG process Sixer. Who else we got? We already mentioned Valanciunas, Bub Carrington, who's a decent rookie. I think he'll have a really solid career. Koulibaly, I believe I pronounced his name correctly. He's been okay, but it's the Wizards. They suck is what I'm trying to get at here. And the Sixers don't make a statement against the Washington Wizards. It's crazy we're even saying this in the year 2025. It's I don't know how I'm going to react. They're 6-28. You can't lose this game. But whatever. Guess we'll just wait for the game to start. Thank you for everyone tuning in to the stream. I appreciate it. I'm back for 2025. I've just been dealing with some stuff, school and all that, but in order to make my content more consistent. I'm going to start just doing primarily play-by-play live streams until I figure some other stuff out with what I want to do with the channel. But thank you for everyone who's tuning in on this crisp winter evening. Shout out to everyone in the chat too. John, Lola, Go Sixers, Charlie, what's up? Miss McCain, yeah, he will be great in the future. He was, we didn't think McCain would be this good. There were a lot of negative reactions to the Jared McCain draft pick coming into this season. But the Sixers, took a swing on him. Daryl Morey was getting criticized, but the rewards have been fruitful for the team as McCain, before he tore his meniscus, would have won Rookie of the Year. And it just, it gives us even more evidence to prove that the Sixers are a cursed franchise. When you think about it, all of these rookies who come to this team and get injured. Maybe that's why we blow so many of our picks. We trade so many of our picks because they're not going to work out anyway, or they're all going to get injured. Nerlens Noel, he had issues. Joel Embiid, obviously, he missed his first 2 seasons. Ben Simmons missed his first season. Who else? Markelle Fultz, we all know what was going on with him and his shoulder. And now we got Jared McCain, who is out. And that sucks because I really like Jared McCain. I was one of the few people who was defending the pick over the summer. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was really talking good about this team coming into the season, thinking that they were going to be in the upper echelon of NBA contenders. But I was wrong. And I admitted that, everything depended on their health, and they did not come to the season healthy, and they have not been healthy the entire season. We barely got to see the trio of Paul George, Joel Embiid, and Tyrese Maxey, which has been an absolute shame. But health is the biggest issue for this Sixers team, as well as just gelling on the court, because when they are playing together, it is a clunky product, to say the least. The shooting percentages are down. One of the weaker rebounding teams in the league, dead last in assists. They have some stuff to figure out, and it may already be too late. We're in January, the new year, and they are going to be going up against the best teams in the league. They have a back-to-back against the Knicks and the Thunder. Are you kidding me? Do we really think we're going to win those games at this rate? I hope so, and we'll be there to stream it, but I'm disappointed. I've been watching this team for a while, like for over 10 years now. And for them to be like this after all the tanking they went through, after all the crazy dramas with Markelle Fultz and Ben and James Harden, all of that, and you can't even make an Eastern Conference Finals. The Atlanta Hawks have made more Eastern Conference Finals than the Sixers in the past 10 years. Yep, that's right. 2015 and 2021, when they beat the Sixers. When they blew a 26-point lead in Game 5 to keep them in the series, and the Sixers blew it. What a disaster. An absolute disaster, I think, of just an era for the team. Joel Embiid's never healthy. The Tyrese Maxey draft pick was a miracle. No one expected him to turn to what he is now. Bringing in so many washed players, prioritizing big names over depth. James Harden, I'm not gonna lie. I really like James Harden on the Sixers. He is 8 billion times better than Paul George ever is on this team, because he's still on the team. Just in my opinion, Harden was a much better scorer and a galaxies ahead of PG when it comes to passing and handling the ball. One of the best passers I've ever seen, and he had the Sixers offense clicking. Now, I'm not saying he was the sole reason why the Sixers were contenders. You had Joel Embiid in his MVP form. I think he played around 66 games that year and was able to win the MVP. But Harden, he was a big part of it. He was a massive cog in the machine that made that Sixers team click. And if they didn't just blow it in Game 6 against the Celtics, we may have had a championship by now. And if Kawhi didn't make the quadruple doink, we may have had a championship. And if we didn't pick Ben Simmons and Brett Brown over Tobias Harris, who knows what would have happened. But I can discuss the Sixers' failures as, on the court, or, as a front office, the equipment managers or whatever. I can talk about that all night. But we got a basketball game to play. We had the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Washington Wizards here in South Philadelphia. Let's get to it. Really excited to be back streaming. Hopefully I can get really more consistent with my streams. They're a lot of fun. And hopefully, we can grow this channel a bit. That's, my dream. That would be really cool to really make this a platform. And, make some waves here in the Sixers community. But enough about me. Let's get to the game here. Kelly Oubre out on his revenge tour. He had like 26-10 against the Suns. Was carrying this bum team against another struggling team, the Suns. But maybe he can replicate that same production. Hopefully, I hope he does, because we're gonna need it. We have Eric Gordon in the starting lineup in 2025. But here we go. Tip-off coming right now. Philadelphia 76ers versus the Washington Wizards. Guerschon Yabusele at center, going up against old man Jonas Valanciunas. Caleb Martin gets it. And he bats it around. And I believe that's Bob Carrington. Bob Carrington has the ball now. Sorry if I don't recognize any of these names. The Wizards are a disaster in a G League team. They're trying to tank for Cooper Flag, so please be patient with me. All right, so we got Koulibaly. Valanciunas sets the screen, flips it to Kuzma, pulls up from deep. It is short on the left side, but Valanciunas with the offensive rebound. He gets his first points, and the Wizards are on the board. That's going to be an issue for the Sixers, is rebounding when you have Yabusele starting at center. We've been talking about it all year. Kelly posting up against Kuzma. Kelly goes to the basket, gets it to Yabu. Yabu pulls up from deep. Brick. Carrington grabs the board. He's going down the court. Gets it to Kuzma. Kuzma gets it to Koulibaly. Guarded by Kelly. Then we got Kuzma, who's guarded by Maxey. And Kuzma tried doing a bounce pass on the baseline to a cutter, but that goes out of bounds, and the Sixers have the ball. Tyrese Maxey gets it to Kelly. Kelly surveying the court. Gets it to Yabu, gets it to Caleb. Caleb Martin goes to the basket, spin move, fade away, splash. Caleb Martin scoring his first points, and the Sixers are now on the board, tie game 2-2. And now we got Valanciunas. He's passes it to Koulibaly. Koulibaly drives in, and he misses it, but gets the offensive rebound. Kuzma pump fake. Kuzma pulls up from deep. Splash for Kyle Kuzma. Tyrese Maxey on the top of the key. Maxey uses the Kelly screen, gets the switch he wants, step back three, and we got a foul off the ball. Believe that'll be on Koulibaly. And I just noticed that my scoreboard has frozen. I'll try and fix that as soon as I can. Hopefully, when they call the timeout, I'll get the scoreboard on. We got Maxey pulling up from deep. Brick. We need Tyrese Maxey to have himself a game. He's been struggling recently, and he's got to step it up. That's all there is to it. Kuzma, guarded by Kelly. And we got another foul. And we got Koulibaly inbounding the ball for Washington. Gets it to Kuzma. Kuzma pulls up. Misses. That was a short shot attempt. Tyrese Maxey gets it to Eric Gordon. Fumbles the ball a bit. Picks up his dribble. Goes to the rim. Reverse. And it's good. Eric Gordon gets the and one. Let's go. Old man Eric Gordon showing everyone that he's still got the stuff. Still got some juice left in the tank, I suppose, against the 6-28 Wizards. Nice. Nice. We need that from Eric Gordon. He had like the best game in his Sixers career. Oh, and Gershon gets the rebound. Maxey pulls up from deep. Money. Tyrese Maxey is on the board. Good to see him getting his shots falling early. Kuzma's guarded by Oubre. He hands it off to, I have no idea who that is. Gets it to Valanciunas. Gets it to Koulibaly. Koulibaly drives in, jump shots off. Valanciunas with the rebound. He misses it. Jonas Valanciunas is missing all these bunnies. Letting up some easy points for Washington. What a great shot by Tyrese Maxey. And we got a foul here. Oh, wait, no, we don't. I think they're just resetting the play. Koulibaly inbounding it. Gets it. Valanciunas got some mismatch on Kelly. Oh, Kelly strips it. Kelly trying to run the floor in transition. Kelly drives to the basket, barrels his way through. Floater, good. Kelly Oubre Jr. pouring some buckets against his former team. We got Koulibaly. Koulibaly step back three. Air ball. Jeez, the Wizards here are looking rough to start out. Who would have thought? Sixers need to build some momentum here. Tyrese Maxey handling the ball at the top of the key. We got Caleb Martin hands off to Gordon. Back to Maxey. Maxey back to Gordon. To Yabu. Hands it off to Gordon. Gordon gets it back to Yabu. Kelly from the right wing. He pulls up. And he misses it. Koulibaly with the rebound. Gets to Kuzma. Flips it on the other side of the court. Kuzma loses it. And it will be Washington ball. Some decent defense. At least they're trying out there. It's good to see. Really good to see. Wizards inbounding it. Almost got the 5-second violation. Caleb Martin leaps and intercepts it all, but then Valanciunas gets it, and gets blocked by Kelly Oubre Jr. Kuzma gets the rebound. He makes a three. That would have been a highlight play right there if they didn't get that three-pointer. Come on, got a rebound here. Can't keep the Wizards in the game. They're missing bunnies. Can't keep letting them get these second-chance opportunities. We got Maxey guarded by Koulibaly. Yabu gets it to Eric Gordon. Gordon, fakes it with a jab step, pulls up from deep, and he makes it like he's Carmelo Anthony in his prime. What the heck is going on here? Eric Gordon, the Sixers' secret weapon. And Kuzma drives in. He misses it, but Yabu with the butterfingers. Oh, no, it was off a Wizard. It was off a Washington Wizard, and the Sixers have the ball. 7:24 left to go. Valanciunas there tried to do that tomahawk slam, but got intercepted, blocked, rejected by Kelly Oubre Jr. Kelly gets to the Maxey in the corner. Maxey uses the Yabu screen. He pulls up from the top of the key, and he misses it, badly. Badly. Oh, my gosh, Tyrese, come on. And the Sixers are wearing the same jerseys tonight. I got this fire City Edition Sixers uniform. These are awesome. I'm not going to lie. These are my favorite City Edition uniforms. But anyway, we got Carrington, guarded by Caleb. He gets at the Valanciunas, and he hands it off to Koulibaly. Koulibaly's running down to the rim, but he misses the layup. But Valanciunas tips it in. This is what he was doing the entire time because the Sixers are short and can't grab a rebound to save their lives. Tyrese Maxey gets at the Gordon. That was almost intercepted by Koulibaly. And I believe we got a timeout here. Nick Nurse deciding to talk things over. I will be right back. I'm going to try and fix the scoreboard. Thank you for your patience. And if you will, I will just take a quick exit. All right, and we are back. I got the scoreboard working now. Let's go. Shout out to everyone tuning on in. How you guys doing? Make sure to be active in the chat here. Love to communicate with everyone, talk about the Sixers, chop it up a little bit. All right, and we are back. I got the scoreboard working now. Let's go. Shout out to everyone tuning on in. How you guys doing? Make sure to be active in the chat here. Love to communicate with everyone, talk about the Sixers, chop it up a little bit. Hey,
all right, and we are back.
Decent start for the Sixers here. Shout out to everyone
doing a decent job
on
the defensive end at least, but they got to get that rebound situated. They need to figure it out on that end.
Hey,
and I just don't understand
decent start for the
Nick
Sixers
Nurse's decision to
be
playing Gertz,
but they got to get that rebound.
Not Drummond. Drummond's not playing tonight. But we do have
Adem Bona. Adem Bona is not in tonight. Wait, what am I talking about? Sorry, I was working with... There was some setting on OBS that I was trying to figure out real quick. Anyway, Adem Bona is available to play tonight. That's my point. And I don't understand Nick Nurse's decision to not play him. You know, he can jump through the roof. He's big. Yeah, he can get into foul trouble at times, but he's a young player. All right, the stakes aren't that high when you're playing the darn Washington Wizards, even though you are... you know, out of the play-in. But the Sixers need to start giving the young guys a chance. You know what I mean? There's nothing to lose. With where you are now at this point in the season, I don't see why they can't start giving these guys more of an opportunity. But we are back from commercial. We got Eric Gordon giving it to Yabu. Yabu hands it off to Maxey. Maxey's guarded by Koulibaly, but he blows right past him, runs down the baseline, gets it to Gordon. Gordon pulls up from the wing. Dude, Eric Gordon, revenge game. Well, he never played for the Wizards, but he's getting revenge, I suppose, on the Sixers fans calling him trash the entire season. He is our leading scorer. Wow. Eric Gordon's having himself a game. And then we got Valanciunas. Gets it to Carrington. Guarded by Gordon Carrington. Gordon falls for the pump fake, but gets the Valanciunas. Valanciunas pulls up on Yabu with the shot clock running out. Sixers get the rebound. Tyrese Maxey on the right wing. He's crossing up Kuzma. Eric Gordon goes to the basket. Gets it to Yabu in the corner. Gershon Yabusele for three. Let's go. Cash money for Gershon, who's been such a reliable player for the Sixers this season. Gershon needs to be talked about more because he is the real deal as an NBA role player. What a crazy story for him, honestly. Like, having such an impressive Olympic run, dunking over LeBron James, and now he's back in the NBA. It sucks he signed with the wrong team, though. So, you know, he was like, I guess I'll give Philly a chance. There's nothing for me to lose. I just want to get back in the NBA. But we got Caleb Martin gets it to Maxey. Maxey uses the Yabu screen. Gets Maxey behind the back. Yabu, he doesn't take the shot, but he goes at the basket. And he gets smacked by Valanciunas. And Gershon Yabusele is going to the line for two. Yeah, Yabu, he's legit. He is one of the better role players in the NBA. And Sixers fans have been loving him, and rightfully so. His intensity, his grit, his IQ... playing in the EuroLeague all that time, ever since he was exiled from the league, really helped him out because he's one of the calmest, calming presence on the team. He can give you a ferocious dunk, but he never seems to let the pressure get to his head. Has hit some pretty clutch shots this season and has been the Iron Man of the team. He's played in every single game for the Sixers this season, which is hard to come by, availability. Especially for the Philadelphia 76ers, who've been plagued by injuries for, let's just say, a while. Not just outside of the season, but, longer than, 10 years. Okay. Anyway, the Sixers are on an 8-0 run. Carrington gets it to Kuzma, guarded by Kelly, hands it off to Koulibaly. Koulibaly gets past Kelly. Kuzma pulls up from deep. That's off the left side of the rim. But then Jeff Down Jr. Flips it, bounce pass to Gershon, but he loses it. And the Wizards recover. They're going in transition. Carrington behind the back. He's guarded by Eric Gordon. Valanciunas is trying to set the screen, but Carrington does not use it, but he funnels it in to Valanciunas. Got the huge mismatch. Valanciunas is doubled. Sixers swarm him, and he loses the ball. Kelly Oubre going to the basket. He loses it too, but it gets recovered. Kelly goes up, rises up, leaps in, and scores for the 76ers. Kelly Oubre Jr. displaying his athleticism. And now we also have Reggie Jackson in the game too. So we got Eric Gordon, Def Down Jr. All playing in 2025. And Kuzma goes to the baseline. He's fouled by Gordon. Well, that was an exciting sequence for sure. The Sixers are playing like they're a team outside the play-in tournament, despite all the expectations they had coming into this year. And we got Carrington inbounding the ball here. So he gets it to Koulibaly. Koulibaly gets it to Corey Kispert, who always cooks the Sixers, but that's strong off the backside of the rim. Kelly Oubre recovers it. Oubre gets it to Gershon. Gershon's open, but he gets it to Doughton. Uses the screen from Gershon. Doughton goes to the lane, and it is blocked. And then Kispert is running down the floor. Got Yabu chasing him. Gershon on Corey Kispert. Koulibaly's guarded by Jeff Doughton and gets it to Kuzma. Uses the spin move on Justin Edwards. Wow, that was a nice play by Kyle Kuzma. Justin Edwards got caught there. A little lack of focus from him. And Kuzma scored on him. But Oubre pulls up from deep. Splash Kelly Oubre Jr. with the 3-point bucket. We got Koulibaly. Gets it. Tried to get it to. That's not Alex Sarr. That's Rashawn Holmes. Process legend Rashawn Holmes, I think. It looks like him. Yeah, no, I think that's him. That's Rashawn Holmes. Wow, getting a little nostalgic now. Anyway, the Wizards lost the ball, and the Sixers will now have the possession. They're up 25-12. 3:20 left in the first quarter. We got Reggie Jackson bringing the ball up, gets it to Kelly, who's been hot. Feeds it to the hot hand. Kelly getting his way to the basket. Gets the ball to Dembona, who's fighting his way through. Puts up the shot, but he misses it. Rashawn Holmes with the rebound. He gets it to Kispert. Gets it to Kuzma. Kuzma on the right side. Kuzma guarded by Justin Edwards. Kuzma bowling his way through, but Edwards keeps his ground and forces a missed shot, but we have a foul on the floor. I believe that's on Justin Edwards. Dembona is in the game. He's getting some playing time here from Coach Nurse, which is great to see. I really like Bona. It's a physical specimen. But yeah, Sixers are up 13, 25-12. That's not Daniel Gafford. That's Kispert. We got Holmes rolling to the basket. Kuzma pulls up from deep, and he misses it short for Kyle Kuzma. He has been on a bit of a cold stretch here, and that is showing again tonight against the Sixers. Justin Edwards, spin move, gets it to Bona on the perimeter. Sixers playing a little bit of 5 out here. Gordon with the floater, and he gets it to go, and one for Eric Gordon. The old guy showing out against this young Wizards team. Who is that again? That's not Garrett Temple. And Wizards decided to talk things over a bit. Eric Gordon and Reggie Jackson put themselves in a time machine and are playing like their former selves in their youth and helping the Sixers out here. They're now up 15, 27-12. All right, well, I don't think this is going to look like a cardiac game. I wanted to stream this game just to figure out the technicalities with OBS. It's going well so far, better than I thought. Even got this scrolling bar, which is pretty sick. But yeah, the Sixers are up 15 against the Wizards. And, if they can get this game, maybe start piling on some momentum. You need to take advantages of the opportunities when Joel Embiid and Paul George are sidelined. And they seem to be doing that. They are playing with intensity. They're playing with fire. Wizards, they aren't able to really penetrate the paint much. They've been trying to dribble handoffs, trying setting off ball screens, but it's not working for them. Kelly Oubre's been playing his butt off. Some great defense from him. Caleb Martin, too, has been making an impact despite not putting any points on the board. It's good overall team effort so far. But, it helps that Jordan Poole isn't playing. Or Malcolm Brogdon. Wizards are going to full tank mode. Hey, but if the Sixers, I don't think the Sixers can actually trade for Malcolm Brogdon, but he is, talk about the perfect player for this team. An experienced ball-handling point guard who's not completely cooked, who can space the floor, who can pass the ball, who can defend, who hustles, does the little things well. Malcolm Brogdon's a perfect player for the Sixers team, but he's making $22 million this year, and that's too much of a cap hit for the team to really trade for unless they add significant pieces, which I don't think is really worth it for a guy like him. As an expiring deal, and he himself, Brogdon, is injury prone. But we are back. First quarter is almost coming to a close, and the Sixers have been impressing, showing the Wizards that, you can't just roll into here. You can't roll into South Philadelphia and expect yourself to get your 7th win of the season. We know we suck. We know we're the Sixers and we're not that good, but hey, we're going to try anyway. Their money line is minus 4,000. Jeez. But, yeah. Reggie Jackson will go to the line and try and convert on his and one play. Jackson, splash. Reggie Jackson completes the 3-point possession for the Sixers. And we got Kispert. Gets it to, I've no clue, to be honest. Gets it to Holmes. Rashawn Holmes gets it to Corey Kispert. Got a 2-man game between those two. That's probably why they're down 16. And is that Garrett Temple? No, it's not. He's retired. But he pulls up from 3, and he gets it to go. Why is it whenever I start streaming, we're playing G League teams? I should have done more research. Yeah, I'll do it during halftime. But all right, with Jeff Dowden, gets it to Reggie Jackson, who gets it to Bona. Bona fakes the handoff, gets it to Kelly in the corner. Kelly from deep, off. Rashawn Holmes with the rebound. Gets it to number 4. Number 4, 2-man game with Holmes. Lobs it up to Holmes, and he completes the alley-oop slam. Took a couple doinks, but he got it in eventually. And Reggie Jackson getting clamped by number 4. Gets it to Doughton. Good screen by Bona. Down's able to go downhill, but gets it to Reggie Jackson. Pulls up from deep. That is off. That is short. Oh, but it drops right into Kelly's hands, and he slams it in for 2. 30-17, 76ers lead. Reggie Jackson gets blown off the dribble, and an and one for number 4. Who is that, bro? Is it a rookie? I have no idea. I'm sorry. And Reggie Jackson's getting mad at Bona. Well, it's not Bona's fault that you're 85 years old and can't keep anyone in front of you. I'm trying to figure out by the back of his jersey. Who is that? Butler, not Jimmy Butler. Well, don't worry. We'll talk about what's going on with Jimmy Butler soon. But anyway, Butler makes the free throw. And now we got Caleb Martin getting clamped by Butler. Hey, Butler's playing great defense. I'm not going to lie. He's got some quick feet. But gets to the Doughton. Doughton gets himself to the rim, but misses the bunny. Come on, Jeff Doughton. Come on, man. You got to be better than that. Corey Kispert pulls up from deep. Splash. Corey Kispert, the sharpshooter, the Sixers killer. He's had some pretty good games against his team. But we got Butler doing a front court press on Reggie Jackson. I do the same thing. Reggie Jackson gets it to Justin Edwards. Justin Edwards pulls up from deep, and he misses it. Sixers on a bit of a cold spell here after a good start to begin the game. Wow, Nick Nurse making me look stupid for criticizing starting Eric Gordon because this Sixers offense can't do anything without him. Bona and Holmes were battling it out, and Bona fell and tripped Holmes. And Bona got called for the foul. And now I think are the refs going to really review this? Oh, my gosh. It's going to be one of those games. Anyway, I mean, just some quick observations from what I've been seeing. The Sixers' defensive intensity, their rotations and everything. It's looking a lot cleaner. All right, everyone's communicating. The Wizards, they have not been taking advantage of any mismatches whatsoever, especially with Jonas Valanciunas. You'd think that when you're getting guarded by Gershon Yabusele that you penetrate the paint a little bit more, but they have been able to, swarm him and play some good defense on him. And the rebounding really has not been too big of an issue. They are up 7. The Sixers are only up 7. They're up 16, but they were on a bit of a cold stretch when Maxey and Gordon exited the game. And the Wizards were able to start getting hot, making some shots. Really, Reggie Jackson, Jeff Dowin, not a good defensive duo. The Wizards have been able to blow right past them and get into the lane, make plays going downhill, having to draw the extra defender. And they're reviewing it. Of course they are. Come on, man. Bona didn't mean to do it. Come on now. All right, Edwards bricks the 3. Bona falls, and he trips up Holmes. That's just a common loose ball foul. You don't need to review the play for 85 years. And I don't know what they call it. I got my TV lowered all the way down. Yeah, I mean, all right, they just called it a common foul. Whoop-de-doo. Adem Bona has his first foul of the game. But hopefully Bona stays on the court because we know how it is with Nick Nurse. When a young guy makes a mistake, boom, get ripped right out. Get benched for the rest of the game. But Nurse, so Bona was the one who got fouled after all. Okay, I thought it was because Holmes got tripped they called that. But Bona's at the line shooting 2. Makes his first one. Adem Bona, rookie year out of UCLA. Only getting 7 minutes a game this year. Bona makes his second free throw, and the Sixers extend their lead to 9 points. We got Butler. Caleb got caught on the screen by Rashawn Holmes, and Butler floats his way to the basket. Easy 2 for him. Come on, Caleb. Can't be getting caught there. Tyrese Maxey's back in the game. I thought Maxey was going to play the entire first quarter, but Nurse pulled him out pretty early for what, we've been seeing the entire season. Maxey, logged some of the most minutes in the NBA. We got Maxey got his matchup on Kispert. That's barbecue chicken. Oh, but gets it to Edwards. Edwards pulls up from deep, and he bricks it. Justin Edwards is 0 for 2. Got 6 seconds left. Butler trying to make a play. Oh, but gets poked by Caleb Martin. They go on top of each other. We got a jump ball. No. I think we got to travel. They call it a travel, and it'll be Sixers ball. And the Wizards coach decided to call a timeout. All right, well, look, they're up 7. At least they're not down 7. I think when you're missing Paul George and missing Joel Embiid, it's going to be tough no matter what. No matter who you're playing. but they have been showing a lot of intensity tonight, which is good to see. Let me just check real quick who's actually on this Wizards team. Oh, wait, no, we're back. 0.08 seconds ago. I'm going to pull up the rosters real quick. Got to go to NBA.com. So Wizards got 0.8 left to go. No, it wasn't a travel call. I don't know why I said that. And they tried going for a shot, but they goes out of bounds. Sixers will have the possession. And Maxey tried to draw the foul at half court by hosting it up, and that does not go in. We have the end of the first quarter. Sixers lead the Wizards 32-25. It's been a decent quarter for sure. You got that Kelly Oubre rejection on Valanciunas. That was definitely, or that Eric Gordon and one of them hitting him, splashing a three like a minute later. Those were my highlights of the quarter. But yeah, Sixers, they're playing decent. By their standards at least, which they aren't high. Got Kyle Kuzma's 3 for 9. Kelly Oubre, he's on a heater, 4 for 6, 9 points. Eric Gordon, 3 for 3. Got himself an assist for 8 points. Tyrese Maxey only has 3 points. He's 1 for 3. He has to get going. Reggie Jackson, 3 points. Caleb Martin, 2 points. Yabu, 5 and 2. So, yeah, Sixers playing some pretty good team basketball. Got about 6 assists compared to the Wizards' 4. The rebounding battle was one of my keys to the game. Because I saw how when Nick Nurse decided to put Yabu in against Domantas Sabonis, how they got absolutely demolished. Demolished on the glass. I did not like that decision whatsoever. But the Wizards have 17 boards, and the Sixers got 10. So they're getting out-rebounded, but they have been shooting pretty decently, 32-25. But yeah, man, that Kings game, I think that was one of the last straws for me personally. Like, you were playing so good for the first 3 quarters. More like 3.5 quarters. And then they completely blew it to the Kings. They got it right back from like a 12-point lead. With 4 minutes left to go, Sixers looked drunk in that period. Like, what the heck did they do to look that garbage? I'll tell you, they just stopped caring. They're missing wide open threes. Kings, they were splashing some shots, not rebounding at all. They looked completely lethargic. They looked out of it, like in a different reality were the Sixers by the end of that game. Tyrese Maxey, he's been averaging 27 points on 44% shooting, 40% from deep, making 3 threes a game, 6.66 assists a game, and 2 steals. So, Maxey, he's trying, but I just think overall he's kind of having himself a down year, at least what we expect from him as, the future face of the franchise. But we're back to the second quarter. Eric Gordon pulls up from deep, and he misses it. That looked good, but Dembona gets the offensive rebound. Caleb Martin drives to the basket. He puts up the fade away, and he gets it to go. Caleb Martin has 4 points. We got Butler faking the pass to Holmes, puts it up, and he misses it. Gets kicked, hit out of bounds, and the Wizards will retain possession. Oh, man. Okay, we got Butler inbounding the ball. We got Butler at the top of the key. Butler gets it to number 18. Number 18 pulls up from deep, and Eric Gordon secures the rebound. Ricky Council, the fourth, is in the game. We need a Ricky highlight here. All right, we got Maxey getting guarded at 18, but we got a loose ball foul, and Rashawn Holmes. Rashawn Holmes is limping a bit. Oh, no. Process legend Rashawn Holmes appears to be injured. Sixers could use him. Okay, Maxey gets it to Bona. Gets it back to Maxey. Maxey's guarded by Butler at the Spectrum logo. Gets it to Bona, dribble handoff with Maxey. Bona setting the screen. Two-man game between Maxey and Bona, but he gets it all the way to Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon tries to blow past number 9. But he gets it with a pump fake, puts it up, and traveled. Come on, Gordon. You've been playing well. Playing well. Keep it up. Keep it up. Come on, it's just one missed shot. It's all good. Can't go 100% from the field. Oh, we got Butler. Holmes didn't even set a screen there. And we got Kispert driving in, but great defense by Adem Bona. Ricky Council gets the rebound. Bona's making an impact, man, for real. Maxey flips it to Council. Council pulls up from deep. Misses it. Gets it to Corey Kispert. Ball falls right into his hands. We got the Wizards. Butler coasts his way to the basket. Adem Bona picks up the foul and one for Butler. He's nice, not going to lie. Butler's been nice. Was that really a foul, honestly? Like, yeah, okay, yeah, Bona kind of just barged right into him. I mean, that's the thing with Bona. I think he's a decent rim protector just with his ability to leap. You know, I mean, that guy can jump out of the roof and really block some shots, but he's really got to work on his defensive instincts, as, you know, all raw talents need to. But Eric Gordon gets it to Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey is being guarded by Butler. Bona sets the screen. Maxey ignores it. Maxey fade away, and he misses it. That was a little bit too strong. Tyrese Maxey is cold. Butler uses the home screen. Butler finds Kispert on the wing, and he gets it to go. The Sixers need to stop getting caught in these screens. If Kispert's getting hot, and he's going to get hotter because he always cooks the Sixer, but Ricky Council goes in, and the ball lands in the basket after rolling a little bit, and he gets the and one. Ricky Council, the fourth, stopping the Wizards' little run here, preventing them from getting back. Let's go, Ricky. That's the thing about Ricky Council, man. He's, you know, really reckless, but he's not afraid at all to absorb that physicality. He's like a little mini Kelly Oubre. But Ricky Council converts on his the and one, and the Sixers are up 7. Butler gets it to Kispert. Kispert guarded by Gordon. Kispert back to Butler. Butler can't get past Caleb Martin, but gets it to number 8, and he makes the basket. I have no idea who that is either. Oh, Julian Champagnie, Sixers legend. Or I think there are 2 of them, or Justin, or whatever. But anyway, Champagnie did play for the Sixers. But we got Maxey going up against number 18. 18 getting on Maxey. Oh, crossover from the corner. Oh, it makes it, dude. That was so reminiscent of AI crossing up Ty Lue. Wow. Okay. But Bona's then fighting for the rebound off a Wizards miss, and Caleb Martin recovers it. Caleb Martin funneling his way to the rim, barges in, and gets the lay-in. Caleb Martin making his presence felt. And the Wizards decide to take another timeout. Sixers up 8, 41-33. All right. I've been liking what I've been seeing from Ricky Council, Adem Bona, Caleb Martin. They've, been hustling on defense. They've been hustling on defense, keeping guys in front of them. They just can't keep getting caught in these screens. They got to communicate. You got to say, hey, the guy set in the screen. Watch out for Holmes. know what I mean? So you can react and get, slither away from him. You got to do that. But it's been a good game so far, at least for the Sixers. I probably wouldn't be singing the same tune if they were down 8. But, good game. Good game so far. Yep. Now that I think about it, the score should remind you a little bit of a score during an NFL playoff game involving your Philadelphia Eagles when they smushed the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, wait, no. Oh my gosh, I'm tweaking tonight. I'm so sorry. Everyone on X was posting 41-33, or like when they're posting the score, and it was 41-33. I thought they were talking about the Viking score. That was not it at all. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Just ignore everything I just said. Shout out to the 5 people up in here. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Sixers up 41-33. 8:45 left to go in the first half. I really hope Adem Bona keeps playing more, man. He's really fun to watch. Just his athleticism, his leaping ability, and his instincts, man. They've been solid. Getting himself. I think he has 2 fouls, but it's all good. It's all good. He's learning, getting adjusted to the NBA. But Caleb Martin blocks number 18 shot to start coming out of this timeout. And we have Butler. Butler gets it to Kispert. Kispert to Holmes. Holmes back to Butler. Butler sidestep, and he gets it to go. Gershon Yabusele is back in the game for your Sixers. Butler, hey, dude, I'm not going to lie. Butler, he's kind of nice. Not going to lie. Just a real spark plug. That's how I describe him. But Maxey gets it to Gordon. Bounce pass to Yabu. Yabu pulls up with a midi. Brick. Champagny grabs the board. And then we got Butler, guarded by Caleb. Butler finds 18 wide open on the baseline, but Yabu recovers quickly. Butler blows past Caleb Martin, sails his way to the basket. Yo, who is this Butler guy? He's legit. Jared Butler. All right, that's his name. I'm sorry, dude. I don't watch many Wizards games. But Caleb Martin splashes it mid-range free throw jump shot. Let's go, Caleb Martin. All right, got to get back into it. Jared Butler has been the knight in shining armor for the Wizards, but Tyrese Maxey steals it from him and lays it easy for 2. Number 18, I have no idea who this is. Wizards have 7 turnovers compared to the Sixers 2. Sixers have 10 points off those 0 Wizards, or off those 7 turnovers. Butler gets another basket. This dude is crazy. Mind motivation, dude. Yeah, Butler fresh from the G League, bruh. Sounds like the name of a 2K generated player. No, but no, he's been hooping. Caleb Martin, getting a little spin move fadeaway on number 18, thinking he's Carmelo Anthony, but bricks it. It was more like Tobias Harris on that play. My goodness. But we got Kelly Oubre, the former Wizard, back into the game. Kelly Oubre. I need a highlight from him. Well, we already got that crazy rejection, but it was kind of soured a bit because the Wizards got that offensive rebound and the corner three-pointer. But all right, 45-39. The Sixers are keeping the Wizards in the game here due to getting cooked by Jared Butler. All right, Valanciunas is back. He's got Yabu on him. He gets he tried to hand it off to Kuzma, but Oubre got his hands in there, tipped it out. And the Wizards will keep the ball. Damn, Sixers getting plagued by injuries. And beat out, Paul George. Okay, Valanciunas to Kuzma. Kuzma guarded by Gordon. He pulls up with the midi. He misses it. And Tyrese Maxey gets the ball from Yabu. Grabbed the rebound. Maxey on Carrington. Maxey uses the Yabu screen. Pulls up from deep. Brick. Yabu tried fighting for it, but Valanciunas grabbed the board. He handed it off to Kispert. Gets it to Valanciunas. Valanciunas to Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma drawing a lot of attention from the Sixers. Gets it to Kispert. Kispert elbows. He elbows Eric Gordon. No foul. The heck? Okay, and now we got Tyrese Maxey on the wing being guarded by Kuzma. Come on, barbecue chicken. Maxey gets it to Yabu. He drew Valanciunas, Gershon, Yabusele. Smooth, silky stroke. 3 points for Gershon. Let's go. Carrington bounce pass to Valanciunas with the midi. Oubre gets the rebound, but Kispert comes out of nowhere, takes it, almost took it away from him. They both lost the ball and got it out of bounds. Yabu died for it, but I think it's the Wizards' ball now. Yeah, that's right, barbecue chicken. So Maxey's got to do. You know, Kyle Kuzma not really been putting in the most effort in his Washington Wizards career. I probably wouldn't either. But, it's the Wizards. But we got number 0, Wizards, another Wizards G League player. Oh, that's Cool Bally, my bad. He crosses up Caleb Martin. Oh, but Caleb blocks him. Cool Bally gets the ball back, though. Carrington drives in Eric Gordon. Gets it out to Kuzma. Kuzma from deep. Air ball. A couple frantic possessions here for the Wizards. Nick Nurse is upset, as usual. Yeah, I mean, Jonas Valanciunas shoved him a bit. That's what kind of caused Yabu to lose the ball. But Valanciunas gets it to Kispert. Oh, okay, that was literally the most obvious foul of all time. Eric Gordon just flying out, hitting, slamming into Corey Kispert midair. Come on, Gordon, you're on my good side this entire game, man. All right, we got Kispert. 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Makes his first free throw. 5:08 left to go in the second quarter. The Wizards trail Philadelphia by 8. Kispert makes his second. Current lineup for the Sixers: Tyrese Maxey, Eric Gordon, Gershon Yabusele, Caleb Martin, and Kelly Oubre. Tyrese Maxey hands it off to Kelly, gets it to Gordon, gets it back to Maxey. Sixers have had some solid ball movement, but aren't able to really get into the paint much this quarter. Yabu hands it off to Kelly. Kelly drawing 2 defenders. Kelly crossing up. Kuzma, he falls to the floor, got the ball out of his hands, but we got her out of bounds. Wizards ball. Nick Nurse just looks confused right now. Get a Dembona in the game. But we got Koulibaly, pocket pass to Valanciunas, just bullies his way to the rim. Oh, wait, no, I traveled. All right, thank goodness. But yeah, I'm surprised the Wizards have not been using Valanciunas as much as I thought they would. Just in their offense, he's been relegated mostly to setting screens. Not many pick and rolls from them. But Yabu's left wide open. Maxey gets past Koulibaly, pocket pass to Yabu. Yabu to Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon pulls up from deep. Cash money for Eric Gordon. He is on a heater. Koulibaly, guarded by Maxey. Gets it to Valanciunas, immediately hands it off to Koulibaly. Koulibaly draws two defenders. Gets it to Kuzma. Kuzma to Valanciunas. Great defense from the Sixers. Oh, they're everywhere. Excellent defensive possession. Great rotations on their double teams. Maxey pulls up from deep. Couldn't complete it. Come on, Tyrese. We got Caleb Martin getting beat by Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma lays it in for 2, 51-44. Tyrese Maxey. And we got an off-ball foul on Kyle Kuzma. Again, a little too physical with Kelly Oubre. Man, every possession the Sixers are running a dribble handoff. But Tyrese Maxey pulls up from deep. Oh, Tyrese Maxey, he's looking like Isaiah Cannon right now. I can't lie. I gotta keep it real. Koulibaly. Justin Edwards falls for the pump fake. And guys are falling all on top of each other. Maxey, dude, you missed 3 wide open 3-pointers in a row. Come on, man. Ought to be better than this. I swear, if we were down 7, come on, Max, you got to heat up. I believe in you. Koulibaly bricks the first free throw, but it is not. We're not in the second half, so he can't be bricking for chicken yet. We won't be able to get our chicken nuggets. There's no Chick-fil-A nearby where I live. Okay, so Koulibaly, brick. He missed both free throws like he's Benjamin Simmons. And got Tyrese Maxey with the rebound. Maxey gets to Kelly at the top of the key. Kelly barreling his way to the basket. Kelly Oubre fighting through contact, and he gets it to go. Can't talk right now. Koulibaly trips up Kelly. Koulibaly fade away on the wing, and he misses it. Valanciunas misses another bunny. Oh, my gosh. I'd be irate right now if I was a Wizards fan. But Maxey's trying to break down Koulibaly. Kelly with the flare screen. Caleb Martin working on Kyle Kuzma. Gets it to Maxey. Maxey pulls up from deep. Brick. Tyrese Maxey, dude. We need to have a conversation. Koulibaly, he gets picked off by Oubre, but Oubre just flops, and Kyle Kuzma just misses off the backboard. Doesn't even hit rim. Maxey draws the foul on Valanciunas. Thank goodness. Look, at least Maxey's being aggressive, you know what I mean? Not just fading away. You know, missing a couple shots, but he just has not been able to get going, and the Sixers call timeout. Yeah, Tyrese Maxey, it's been tough with him this year. He's made the All-Star team. He made it last year. Had his breakout season. Had a really excellent playoff series against the Knicks last year. But I'm not going to lie. He's been struggling. He's been struggling this season, and he has regressed a little bit. I mean, if you just take a look at his shooting splits, they're all down. He's averaging the same amount of points, but he has not been as efficient as he was in prior years. I think a lot of that can be attributed to the volatile roster the Sixers had. So many changing gears. Such a different team, such a different identity. It could really be hard to establish a role. And I think a lot of times Maxey just had to take the reins of the offense way too much than he should. kind of like a lot of tunnel vision from him. I'm seeing on these like 2-on-1 transition fast breaks, two Sixers running together against one defender. It's easy. You just get to the other defender or the other teammate because the defender can't guard both guys. But Maxey, he's deciding, to take the defender on himself and is missing some of these wide open layups and costing the Sixers some easy points. It's not just a Tyrese Maxey thing. I think there has been way too much ISO ball throughout the entire year with Paul George, with Joel Embiid, with Maxey. They're not being as fluid as a trio as we have hoped they were coming into this year. But they can't find any time to get on the floor together because they're always injured. So when the team looks extremely clunky, it makes sense because they can't figure it out. They're not going to be able to figure it out if they're not playing games together. You got Embiid. You got Embiid resting against the. He was resting against the Suns, but he played against the Nets. He got his number against the Nets, a team full of G League players, NBA 2K generated players. He did his thing in that game, but sat out against the Suns. And I guess he had another apparent injury, but he looked fine to me. Yeah, it's rough right now, man, being a Sixers fan. But we're up in here. We're streaming the game, chopping it up, talking about the team, Really want to grow this channel. Really enjoy live streaming. It's going to be a lot of fun. But, yeah, first half is almost history. And the Sixers are up 54 against the Wizards. Meanwhile, we got the OKC Thunder and Cleveland Cavaliers. They're playing right now. It's like a legendary matchup. I'll probably turn the game on during halftime, see what's up with them. Who would have thought that the Cavaliers would have been this good this year? I always thought they're a little bit crowded, a little too crowded with their front court and their back court. But they've started to really click and finally figured it out. I think they're shooting. The difference with them is just how deadly they have been from the perimeter. Because when you got two front court players, it's hard. Kind of hard to space the floor like that, but they've been managing it. They've been able to thrive with having two big men on the court. But anyway, back to the Sixers. Converts on his free throws. I believe that was Kelly Oubre. And we got that was Maxey, yeah. Carrington gets it to Valanciunas. We got an offensive foul. Gershon Yabusele planting his feet as Valanciunas lowered his shoulder into him. The broadcast is interviewing some people right now. What's going on with the game? Did they stop playing? Where's the game? Did they call timeout? They're wiping the floor. Does someone spill their beer or something? All right. If the game is playing right now, they've been on this interview for the past 30 seconds. Okay. I think, they resume play. Don't worry. We're good. But it's now a double screen. All right. We got Oubre driving in. Yabusele for three. Bang. Gershon Yabusele, cash money. Kispert gets into Holmes. Floating on the perimeter. Try to get the bounce pass to Kuzma, but he hands off to Kispert. Kispert tried to get the pocket pass, but it was too crowded. Justin Edwards going to the rim. And it's good. Justin Edwards laying it in for two. Sixers are up 15 again. Yeah, their intensity on defense, it's been real. 18 points off of Washington turnovers. Let's go. And another steal for Tyrese Maxey. Throws it up to Ricky Council, who couldn't complete it. But Yabu kicks it to Maxey in the corner. And it goes in and out. Tyrese Maxey's ice cold. He has the Gatorade cup next to him. Oh, no. And Corey Kispert lays it in. Really, you're letting Corey Kispert barrel into the rim like he's prime LeBron? Come on, guys. Come on. 59-46. Sixers, come on. Got to end this half on a good note. Maxey pulls up from deep. Another miss for Tyrese Maxey. He's turned it to Tony Roten. Tyrese Maxey has made a metamorphosis into Tony Roten. It's like I've been put in a time machine back to 2016 or 2015. Oh, Ricky Council, dude, you could have completed that slam, bro. That's what you're here to do. Maxey's 3 for 12, 1 for 9 from 3. This is ugly for Tyrese Maxey. We got Kelly Oubre. He got swiped. How is that not a foul? That's ridiculous. I don't complain about the refs much, but come on now. All right, we got 21 seconds left to go. Sixers, 59-46. Koulibaly, guarded by Justin Edwards. He's at the Spectrum logo. Butler sets the screen. Koulibaly does not use it. He crosses up Edwards, gets past Edwards. Tried a scoop shot, couple doinks, and it goes in for Jared Butler, who has been the Wizards' leading scorer. Got Tyrese Maxey, 5 seconds left to go. He's just going to hoist another 3, isn't he? He might as well. And Maxey, brick. Oh, we need to have a conversation about Tyrese Maxey just as soon as I take a swig of water. One moment. I need to post something on X. All right, I'm going to say on X that Tyrese Maxey turned into Tony Roten. Yeah, Tyrese Maxey, like his shot chucking. Well, I can't really call it shot chucking because he's getting good. He's good at getting decent looks, I think. He's just not converting on them at all. That has been a problem with him the entire season. In prior years, Tyrese Maxey was cash money. Whenever he had an wide open 3, I thought it was going in the entire time. But ever since he started dating Bryce Young's girl and put on a bunch of muscle, he's been turning to Tony Roten. Come on. Ugh. All right. Anyway, I'll be back for halftime. Don't go. We'll be back. I'll catch you all soon. Just got to take a little bit of a break real quick. Just process what I've been seeing from Tyrese Maxey because it's not good. It is not good. He has got to be. I'll rant for a minute or so. Tyrese Maxey, he has hit a wall. I don't think anyone can deny that Tyrese Maxey has regressed a good amount this season. He's averaging the same amount of points, but those shooting splits, his efficiency, man, something looks off. He's been a bunch of bunnies, man. Ever since he got paid, I think he's trying out there. That's the thing, but he's had too much tunnel vision. His shot making has gotten less efficient, less reliable. He used to, have a pretty decent mid-range game, but now that's completely gone. He's just relying on, hoisting three-pointers and all of that. I think if Tyrese Maxey is going to, be more effective offensively, he needs to dip more into the pick and roll. Because Tyrese Maxey, he's a decent passer. Like he's like a good passer. It could use some more velocity, but having using his gravity, because he's getting a lot of attention from the defense. If he can use his gravity, utilize a Dembona, whenever he's on the court, run some more pick and rolls, some pick and pops or whatever, get it to some of these other guys, getting downhill, making those plays. I think that's the reason why the Sixers offense has been able to run so smoothly for this quarter. It's because they've been moving the ball, those dribble handoffs, all of that, making quick decisions. Yeah, just playing, from the outside in. While also being able to just blow guys off the dribble, funnel their ways to the basket, and make some pretty difficult shots. Other than that, it hasn't really been a good game for Tyrese Maxey, to say the least. But we'll get right back to it for the start of the second half. I'll catch you guys soon. Peace for now. And we are back. Gershon Yabusele pulls up from deep at the shot clock, and he almost made it. Sorry for the abrupt return. The game literally just turned on. I was chilling on my phone. Valanciunas. Valanciunas working on Yabu. Barrels his way in. Gets it to Koulibaly. Koulibaly gets it to Carrington from the corner. Misses it. But both Caleb Martin and Yabu were fighting for the rebound. Tipped it out of bounds. And Wizards will retain with the ball. Gershon Yabusele is guarding Valanciunas. Koulibaly, easy path to the rim. Sixers have been getting caught on so many screens. Come on. Gotta communicate. Being trapped. It's a fishhook, man. It's big-bodied Valanciunas. That's where he's been making his impact on the game so far. Kelly Oubre uses the screen on with Yabu. Two-man game here. Kelly just barges into the rim, but he misses it. Maxey. Entry pass into Kelly Oubre. Oh, Caleb Martin finding Yabu down low. Yabu hook shot on Valanciunas. Gershon Yabusele, the French tank, bodying up Valanciunas. What a beast. Gershon Yabusele is a beast. Now we got Kuzma. He gets it to 18. 18 pulls up from deep. Money. For number 18. And Caleb Martin's bringing up the ball. He gets it to Maxey. Maxey, come on, dude. Got to start heating up here. Wizards have 32 bench points. Maxey with a floater, and he misses it again. Tyrese Maxey. This is one of the worst games I've ever seen from him. But Eric Gordon steals it. Tyrese Maxey gets it. And Maxey's going against Koulibaly. Bounce pass to Yabu. You know that's money. This is what I'm saying. Tyrese Maxey needs to start looking for his teammates more. He needs to stop taking things into his own hands because he's got to know that he's bricking every single shot. Got to get his teammates more involved. That's how the Sixers are going to survive this game. And it's been working too. The Wizards, he's drawing that defender when he gets down to the rim, and he could just kick it out. Tyrese Maxey's a decent passer, and he can definitely get the ball out to those open shooters. Now Yabu has to tie his shoes after carrying the Sixers this entire game. Yabu. Koulibaly. Maxey goes over the screen. Valanciunas bodies up. Yabu gets the and one. Gosh. My goodness. And it seems as though my browser or my scoreboard has frozen again. Oh, wait. No, it'll just reset. No, it's still 59-48. I think ESPN scoreboard is whack right now. I apologize for that. But it's 64-53. Sixers are up. And we got Tyrese Maxey handling the ball. He gets it to Yabu, gets it to Kelly Oubre. Finds it. Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon pulls up from deep. He bricks it too strong at the backside of the rim. Number 18 gets past Martin. Kyle Kuzma pulls up from the corner. Brick. Valanciunas offensive rebound. He loses it. And it's Sixers ball. Jonas Valanciunas with a bit of butterfingers here. Start the half. Eric Gordon gets it into Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey into Yabu. Yabu to Kelly Oubre Jr. Oubre finds Yabu. Yabu finds Maxey. Maxey curling off the screen, blows past Valanciunas, reverse lay, and he gets it. Tyrese Maxey getting himself back on the board. Hopefully this can be a new half for him because we need Tyrese Maxey to step up. Koulibaly is being guarded by Kelly Oubre. Yabu is now being guarded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas hands it off to Koulibaly. Koulibaly working the two-man game, but Kelly Oubre comes out of nowhere, strips it. Kyle Kuzma throws it up, but he misses it. Caleb Martin recovers the ball, and he's looking to push in transition. Gets it to Gordon. Eric Gordon surveying the corner. He finds Yabu on the wing. Gets it to Maxey. Tyrese Maxey uses the screen from Yabu. Does not get the switch, though. And Yabu drives in on Valanciunas. Reverse lay. That was a butchered shot attempt from Yabu Sally. He misses it. Jet pass to Kuzma. Kuzma lays it all the way in. 58-66. The Sixers are still up 8 points. But Wizards making a little bit of a comeback here. Tyrese Maxey gets it to Caleb Martin. Back to Maxey. Yabusele. Maxey gets it back to Caleb Martin. Martin pulls up from 3. Too strong at the backside of the rim. Rebound Washington. Number 18. Into Valanciunas. Into Kuzma. Kuzma gets it to Valanciunas in the inside. Valanciunas lays it up and in. And Nick Nurse wants to talk things over. The Wizards making a comeback. It's the third quarter, man. The Sixers always struggle in the third quarter. All right. Come on, Nick Nurse. Got to drop some plays here. I'm going to try and fix my scoreboard in the meantime. Oh, wait, no, it's back. It's back. It's back. Don't worry. I didn't have to do anything. But, yeah. Tyrese Maxey, he's been the story of the game so far, but not in a good way. Because he has been horrible. Horrible. And he's got to step it up. There's nothing else to it. You know, he's been making some decent plays. But even when he's making those plays, the Sixers are still only up 6 points. Maxey, you know, it's okay for him to have bad games, but it has been an issue with him the entire season. And I think it's more serious than we think. Maybe it's the braids? Is it the braids? Is it Bryce Young's girlfriend? Or his girlfriend now that was Bryce Young's? Or is it just the fact that he got paid? And that we hold him to higher standards now? Is it the muscle he put on? I think it might be. It might be the muscle Tyrese Maxey put on this season. Messing up his shot, making it go all out of whack. But, yeah, Maxey, like, you're my guy. You're the future of the Sixers. But you got to be better than this. Got to be better than this. I know it's tough because Paul George is never in the lineup. Joel Embiid is never in the lineup. And we expected them as a trio to work together this season. But, I mean, if Maxey can keep hunting those mismatches and just making plays downhill, I think the Sixers will be able to scrape it out, even with Maxey playing this bad, because the Wizards just aren't good. Maxey has 5 dimes. I need to see 10 dimes from Tyrese Maxey. All right, if Tyrese Maxey needs to show me that he can adapt in close situations. I mean, we've seen what he can do in the playoffs, for sure. But, I mean, I don't know. This is a different Tyrese Maxey than I'm seeing right now, man. Caleb Martin gets it to Kelly Oubre Jr. Oubre gets it to Yabu. Yabu pulls up from deep, and it's good. Gershon Yabusele for 3. Yabu made like 4 threes this game. He's on fire. But we got Carrington, guarded by Maxey. Funnels it into Valanciunas, who gets it back to Carrington, but Maxey steals it. Maxey going down the court, and he finishes and transition. Tyrese Maxey now has 12 points, and the Sixers pad their lead to 11. Coulibaly, guarded by Gordon. Great defense by Eric Gordon. Finds Carrington, finds Kyle Kuzma, and he is fouled by Tyrese Maxey. Maxey a little bit slow on his feet. That's his first. Guerschon Yabusele, talk about reliable, talk about automatic. He has been such a valuable player for this Sixers team this season in so many ways. I think on the offensive and defensive end, just being the gritty guy, doing all the dirty work. But number 18 funnels it to Valanciunas, and he pulls up from deep and he splashes it. Jonas Valanciunas is not known for his perimeter play, but he was able to convert on that possession, and the Sixers can't let the Wizards get back into this game. Kelly Oubre. Oubre gets the switch on Valanciunas. Oubre pulls up from deep, misses it, but Yabusele gets the rebound. Flips it to Kelly, who cuts and finishes it off with the two-hand slam. Kelly Oubre staying involved in the offense here. Now he's clamping up Bub Carrington. Carrington uses the Valanciunas screen, flips it over to 18, gets it to Valanciunas, who's doubled. Good recovery, but nope, not fast enough, though, as Kyle Kuzma cuts immediately and gets the basket. Sixers up 73-65. Maxey to Oubre. Maxey, guarded by Coulibaly. Uses the Yabu screen. Maxey pulls up from deep, misses it, but Yabu tips it out. Gets it to Kelly, back to Maxey. Maxey drives into the lane. Easy. Maxey bursting his way to the rim and gets it to go. Tyrese Maxey, 16 points. And the ball went out of bounds. Wizards will keep the ball. Yeah, Tyrese Maxey, just focus on getting yourself to the rim. That's where you're getting your points tonight, you know? Just stick with what works. Valanciunas hands it off to Carrington. Or it's Coulibaly, actually. He pulls up from deep. He misses it. Caleb Martin recovers the rebound. Martin. Bounce pass to Maxey. Maxey's guarded by Coulibaly. Screen with Yabu. Maxey step back three. Splash. Tyrese Maxey cooking from three-point range. And the Wizards decide to call a timeout. Tyrese Maxey getting a little bit of his mojo back. It's good to see, helping the Sixers pad this lead, which is something that they need. They need him to be a consistent force on offense if they are going to have any chance of surviving these games. Like, they're doing this against the Wizards, right? If they're not able to, first of all, they got to stay healthy, but like even when they're playing, they're all healthy. If they're not able to keep up with the Wizards, because I can't guarantee that Paul George or Joel Embiid will be playing these back-to-backs. They're not even playing non-back-to-back games. But if you got Maxey dead, you know, in the scoring department, you're not going anywhere. But he is showing out in this third quarter, which is great to see. Anyway, I mean, just some other stuff going on. You got Jimmy Butler forcing his way out of Miami, getting a lot of flack for it. I mean, like they're calling him a team cancer, but just to play like devil's advocate, Jimmy played 6 years in Miami. All right, let's get that straight. Let's not forget he took them to 2 finals. All right, he took them to more finals in the last 10 years than the Sixers made conference finals. So this whole Jimmy Butler's like a team cancer or whatever, that's a ridiculous statement. Yeah, is he being a little bit weird and immature? I guess. I don't know. He's trying to force his way out. What do you expect him to do? But he's at least been playing for them. You know what I mean? Not like Ben Simmons or James Harden holding out. He's actually been playing for the Heat, and the Heat are, you know, in a pretty good, decent position in the Eastern Conference. They're going to be making the playoffs at this rate. But, I mean, yeah, it's interesting to see where Jimmy Butler is going to go. We need to address whether the Sixers should go after him. And, I mean, yeah, I think the Sixers should go after Jimmy Butler. I don't think that's a very popular opinion because this fan base is so tired of paying 35-year-old washed stars. It's what the Sixers have been known for so long now, going all the way back to, like, Chris Webber, trying to pair him up with AI and all that. But, I mean, I don't know. Would you rather have Paul George or Jimmy Butler on your team? I'd probably go Jimmy Butler. He's less of a floor spacer than PG is, but I think he's a much better ball handler, facilitator, glue guy. And we know what he can do in the playoffs when he's motivated. And I think he will be motivated playing next to Joel Embiid, whom they love each other, at least from, us fans know. But it's just a thing. I don't think Pat Riley, though, is really looking to get another washed star on his team. Especially because they don't have to pay Jimmy. Jimmy's probably going to opt out of his player option, get himself a max contract. Although, who knows if teams are really willing to pay him, but that's a conversation for another day because we're back to playing here in South Philadelphia. Valanciunas loses the ball, Sixers ball. Valanciunas got butterfingers. Valanciunas has some butterfingers. The ball's been slipping out of his hands the entire night. Jared Butler, the new Sixers killer, I suppose, is back into the game. He's pressing up Kelly Oubre. Oubre gets it to Justin Edwards, who's seeing some more time tonight. Maxey uses the Yabu screen, gets downhill, step back midi, splash. Tyrese Maxey getting back into his groove. And we have Kuzma. Kuzma navigating here, stopped his dribble, but gets it to Valanciunas. Valanciunas dribbles, picks up his dribble, gets it to Kispert. Immediate bounce pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas lays it up and in. It's hard to pronounce Valanciunas, man, sometimes. Try saying that 3 times fast. Maxey, guarded by Koulibaly, his primary matchup the entire night. And Jared Butler, too, but Maxey still has the ball, and he does not use the Yabu screen, but he gets the Yabu. Gets to Justin Edwards. He goes down the baseline, tries to find Kelly Oubre. Botched pass. Oubre falls on the floor, and we have a travel call on the Sixers. Kelly Oubre is holding his finger a bit, wincing in pain a little. Oh, no. We can't have Kelly Oubre get injured, too. Not the tsunami poppy. But anyway, Kispert at the top of the key. He gets it to Jared Butler. Butler's guarded by Kelly now. Kelly playing excellent defense. Oh, yeah, poking it out. Messing up. Butler's dribbling a little bit. Butler drives in, though, and he's fouled. Kelly cannot hold on. Jared Butler's low-key nice, though. He's kind of reminds me of, he looks like Alec Burks. He's like a more athletic Alec Burks. And much better on defense. But Koulibaly in the Kispert. Kispert to Koulibaly. He pulls up from deep. Money. Wizards are cut the lead to 10. Cut the deficit to 10. Tyrese Maxey blitzing his way down the court. Floater. No good, but Bona checks into the game. Oh, Justin Edwards had an easy shot there, but fumbles the ball. Maxey bounce pass to Edwards. Maxey, guarded by Champagnie, the former Sixer. Maxey pulls up in his face. He bricks it. That was not a good shot. But Bona gets the offensive rebound. Bona gets it to Ricky Council. Shot clock resets. Maxey pulls up from 3. Same spot. Money. Can't give a pro 2 in a row. And Sixers extend their lead to 13. Tyrese Maxey now has 22 points, 5 assists. He's been on a heater in this third quarter. We got 1:45 left. Koulibaly with the floater. Misses it. Ricky Council gets the rebound. Ricky Council going way down the court. Ricky Council, the fourth, slamming it home. Yeah, Ricky Council, he's a human highlight reel. When he gets going, he's one of the most fun players on this team to watch. But when he's off, man. I don't know. It's good to see, that he's making an impact on the defensive end, at least. Like Ricky, I think Ricky can really mold himself a place in this league if he's able to utilize his athleticism more on the defensive end. Which he has been doing, and he bodies Jared Butler. But I got to figure out who number 18 is. Just give me a second. Sixers fans are not having a positive reaction to this game so far on X. I don't know what they expected, though. Come on, who's number 18 on the Wizards? I got to figure this out, man. Just NBA.com. And then they immediately start playing again. Whoop-de-doo. But the Sixers are up 15, 85-70. Yo. Oh, Keontae George. Yeah, I've heard of him before. I think he was one of their lottery picks this year, right? All right, Jared Butler. Screen by Rashawn Holmes. Butler blitzing his way to the basket. Keontae George for three. He misses it. But Valanciunas taps it all the way back, and Kisper pulls up from deep. No good. Justin Edwards leaps and gets the rebound. 1:08 left in the third quarter. Tyrese Maxey gets it to Edwards. Edwards spin move, getting his way to the basket, but is rejected by Holmes. Butler, skip pass to a floating Corey Kispert. That was great. This Jared Butler feller, he's good. He's really good. I'm not going to lie. He's been making a lot of solid plays, keeping the Wizards in this game. But Ricky Council pulls up from deep. Come on, man. You got to use that bonus screen. Well, you got to capitalize on that. Bonus set a great screen sealing off that defender. Butler gets it off the glass. Jared Butler, he's got to have at least 20 points by now. He's been by far the Wizards' best player tonight. And the Wizards cut it to 11. 15 seconds left to go. Got about 4-second difference on the shot and game clock. Tyrese Maxey gets the switch on Champagnie, and we have ourselves a defensive 3-second violation? Or a loose ball foul on Rashawn Holmes. I don't got the TV on, so. Or I do got the TV on, I just don't have the volume on. But no, okay, that was just a loose ball foul on Rashawn Holmes. And Justin Edwards is unbounding it. He gets to Maxey. No shot clock. We'll see if Maxey can do something. Make a statement here. Tyrese. Nope. Gets to the Council. Pulls up from deep. Splash. Nothing but net for Ricky Council. He had another circuit shot about 2 nights ago. Or 2 games ago, right? He's got that Shake Milton energy. He just comes out of nowhere, pulls up. Money. Ricky Council having himself a night. But hey, great way to close the quarter for the Sixers, who are up against the Wizards 88-74. And I've been impressed with the way Tyrese Maxey has handled himself this game. We can clown him all we want for how he wasn't able to, be a consistent scorer throughout the entire season, but he hasn't crumbled. You know what I mean? He's still trying out there. He's still playing hard. He just didn't check out mentally like we've seen so many players in the city do. He, stays focused, stays locked in, and tries to adapt the best he can. I think he's definitely been utilizing He's definitely been utilizing the paint a bit more, getting some good mid-range shots as well. And that's good to see. Great to see from Tyrese Maxey. Yeah, Tyrese Maxey had 14 points in the third quarter. Good comeback from him. Maybe, hey, could we get a Maxey 30-piece here? Coming back a bit of a vengeance to close out the game against the Wizards. Yeah, you want to know how much of a sicko I am? The Cavaliers and the Thunder are the two best teams in the league right now. They're battling it out, having an all-time game, but we're stuck. We're not stuck here. Well, we kind of are because we're Sixers fans, and we got to watch our team, no matter how much they suck. But we're out here in South Philadelphia watching, what's his name again? Jared Butler, Koulibaly, Bub Carrington, and a 6-20 at Washington Wizards, literally the worst team in the league. Why did the Sixers have to play tonight? I'm kidding. But yeah, I mean, it's just good to get streaming again, man. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. Hopefully I can grow this community. Of course, we only got how many people are even watching right now, man? Tyrese Maxey's actually leading all scorers despite him having a terrible shooting night. Anyway, we're back. Keontae George met at the rim by Adem Bona. Bona has serious potential, man, to be one of the better rim protectors in the league. Yeah, battling out with Holmes, separating, getting that space to just, leap and block that shot. Bona sets a hard screen. Reggie Jackson failed pocket pass, but we got Butler, easy sails to the rim, but misses the rim. Oh my gosh, misses the layup. And Shampenny, he got the offensive rebound, but blew another layup. And the Wizards, I think it was an over-the-back foul. And Sixers ball. Wow, yeah, the Wizards have missed at least 10 wide open bunnies. But Jackson found Martin on the baseline. He gets to Ricky Council. Ricky drives in, finds Jeff down, pump fake, good pump fake. Reggie Jackson pulls up from the top of the key. Money. Reggie Jackson with the swish. Jared Butler blows past Caleb Martin, gets it to Kispert, who is being guarded by Jackson. Kispert using his size, easy hook shot for him. Wizards are cut the lead to 13. Bonus sets another hard screen for Jackson. Jackson floats it up, misses it. Bonner crashed the glass, but the Wizards recover it. Butler to Kispert. Kispert pump fake. Kispert back to Butler. Butler thought about it, but finds Kispert. No, the Sixer did not recover and rotate, but luckily Kispert missed that shot. Wow. I think the Wizards, they've had plenty of opportunities to get back to this game. Council. Yeah, that was a great play by Council. That's what you got to do. You got to fake him out on the perimeter, get your way to the basket. Another defender has to come and just flip it in. But the broadcast cut to Butler getting himself a bucket. Bank shot. Wizards got 23 second chance points compared to the Sixers 18. Sixers are getting out-rebounded 42-28, and we're still winning. This is insane. I don't think I've ever seen this. Reggie Jackson pulls up from deep. Misses it. Adem Bona got to play the rest of this quarter, man. But he probably won't. Keontae George gets Kale Moore on the pump fake, but he misses it. Reggie Jackson, spin move on George. Oh, showing a little bit of handles here, some sauce. But then skip pass to Ricky Council the fourth. Bona sets another hard screen, gets it to Jackson. Jackson pulls up. Another missed shot. Bona's been setting them up with some of these screens. Like the Sixers have been doing a decent job of sealing off those defenders, but they have not been converting on these easy three-pointers. Champagny drives in, but is smothered by Adem Bona. Bona's been solid. Like, he's really making an impact. He's not scoring, but he's doing all the little stuff. But Jeff Downs drives in and gets fouled. I'm not going to lie. It may not show up in the box score, but Adem Bona has been really solid from what I'm seeing from him. I'm not just trying to, like, blow smoke up his you-know-where, but I think he has really been making an impact offensively and defensively. You know what I mean? Send those hard screens, roll into the basket, getting those offensive boards. He's got serious potential to be a decent role player in the NBA. And I don't think it's going to be with the Sixers because we're cursed. But hopefully this will wake Nick Nurse up and say, hey, maybe I should stop playing Gershon Yabusele at power forward. You know, they could coexist. You could put Bona and you could put Adem Bona and Yabusele in the same lineup because Yabu can stretch the floor. And he's more natural as a power forward given his size. We got Paul George and Lowry on the bench. Now we got Butler. Butler guard by Down. He blows by Down. And he finds Champagny. Champagny gets it back to Butler. Butler pulls out the top of the key. Money, dang. Jared Butler, he's having himself a night. He's been really impressive. I'm not going to lie. Savvy, man. Jared Butler's been savvy. Bona finds Kelly. Kelly pulls up. That was a misfire. Jeff Downs Jr. recovers it, though. And Bona's looking to set another screen. And he does it on the other side. But Downs does not get it to him. Bona rolls. Down with the floater. It's good. Jeff Downs gets himself on the board. Keontae George bringing the ball up for Washington, guarded by Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin playing excellent defense on George. Great perimeter defense. Oh, swiping out a little. Get a little physical. That's what we like to see. Even indeed, he got switched on to Butler. Butler trying to cross him up like he's Penny Hardaway. Oh, my gosh. That was the best defensive possessions I've ever seen from Caleb Martin so far. Wow, that was excellent. That was crazy good. But the Sixers lose it. And Keontae George gets the ball, and Kispert hands it off to Butler. Butler pulls up. You know he's not missing that. He's been making buckets the entire night. And now the Wizards are up 8. Or not up 8. They're down 8. Jared Butler's 26 points, 11 for 18. He's playing like... Who's he playing like right now? I don't know. Like, he's been a... dude, kind of like Jimmy Butler. Sort of. I mean, Jimmy doesn't take as many threes, but just his tight handle and all of that. Like, I don't know. Like, he looks like Alec Burks. He's giving us that buckets like Alec Burks used to. But, geez, Sixers are up 8 despite a Jared Butler masterclass. And we're back here. Sixers trying to close it out. Are any Sixers going to make the All-Star team this year? I'm doubtful of that. I mean, too many guys are balling right now. Maxey, guarded by Rashawn Holmes, beats Holmes off the dribble, reverse lay-in, and one for Tyrese Maxey. Count it. Count it. Tyrese Maxey. He looks like a completely different player right now. It's probably because he's just getting aggressive, going to the rim. He stopped settling for so many three-pointers and is just going to his bread and butter, just the craftiness, under the rim. It's what he's best at, man. It's what he does. And, I didn't have the volume on, but he may have been getting booed or something. But he's got 24 points and 6 assists. So Tyrese Maxey sort of getting back into shape here. He bricks the free throw as soon as I start saying good things about him. But we have 6:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. Philly up 10 points. Jared Butler, more like Jimmy Butler right now. Corey gets it to Kispert. Kispert pulls up. Splash. Oh my gosh, the Wizards are only down 7 now. Don't tell me we're going to have a cardiac game against the Washington Wizards. Please. Don't let this happen. Come on, Maxey. Don't give us a cardiac game here. Maxey gets it to Eric Gordon. Had to go all the way across the court. But Gordon loses it, falls right into Yabu's hands. Yabu barrels his way to the basket, gets the lay-in, but he misses it. And then Ricky barges into Holmes, loses it out of bounds, and the Wizards will keep the ball. Come on. We know what the Sixers like to do with these blown leads. They've been blowing a lot of leads recently, and I'm starting to get PTSD from the Sacramento Kings game. All right. They got Bub Carrington, guarded by Maxey. Carrington finds his way to the basket, and he does a clean fadeaway. Maxey pocket pass to Yabu. Yabu finds Kelly in the corner. Kelly for 3. We needed that, man. Wizards are coming back. 96-91. There's no way. Come on. There's no way to lose this game, right? All right, Carrington finds Kispert. Kispert fakes out Ricky Council. He drives in on Ricky, and he makes it. Oh, my goodness. The Sixers are blowing a lead to the 6-28 Washington Wizards. There's no way. The Wizards are 8 for 15 this quarter, and Maxey calls a timeout. There's no way. There's no way we're having an Easter Conference version of the Sacramento Kings game. There's no way. We can't lose this game. You can't lose this game. Not where this franchise is at right now. Because it's not in a good spot. And a loss to the Wizards, even when you don't have PG, even when you don't have Joel Embiid, would just be a symbol for how this season has gone. The disaster that has struck this franchise. And don't lose. Don't lose. Come on, I'm getting back to streaming. Just don't lose. You have one job. And don't lose to the 6-28 Washington Wizards. Because if you do that, Sixers fans will not be happy, to say the least. My goodness. Let's see what everyone's saying on X. All right. I just posted on X that the Sixers-Wizards game is the battle of mid. I had to post a meme because I need engagement. I need followers on both YouTube and X. But if you're tuning in, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Yeah, the Sixers, they have been unable to really do anything about this Washington defense, which has not been good at all. And I think if the Sixers are going to close this game out, they need to rely on Tyrese Maxey. He needs to bring us home. He's been balling in the second half. He's looked like a completely different player. He needs to turn it up a notch if the Sixers are going to close this out. And he has, he's exploited a weakness. The pick and roll, the screens that, whether it was Yabu or Dembona, the ones that they're setting, they've been helping him out a lot. But now you got Yabusele playing center against Rashawn Holmes again, which I don't like that. I don't like that decision. It's stressing me out right now. Eric Gordon, Tyrese Maxey gets to the Yabu, is double teamed, but gets to the Yabu. Yabu on Rashawn Holmes. Eric Gordon has to pull out because the shot clock. He made it. He made the shot, but the ball was still on the tips of his fingers before. And when the shot clock ran out, oh my goodness, then we're going to blow a lead to the Washington Wizards. The Wizards are on a 17-5 run. And Bub Carrington gets too easy of a shot with Yabusele playing drop coverage. What is going on, man? 95-96, the Philadelphia 76ers. What are you doing? 9-0 run in the last 2 minutes. Tyrese Maxey, man, it's playoff mode. He crosses up. No. There's no way they just called that an offensive foul. There's no way they called that an offensive foul. Tyrese Maxey barely brushed him. He barely moved Kuzma. But Jason Tatum can send dudes into the stands and not get called for anything. The bias, dude, is insane. All right, Bub Carrington gets it to Corey Kispert, who pulls up from... The Wizards are up 2 points. It is 2025. And the Philadelphia 76ers are struggling to close out a game against the 6-28 Wizards. Okay, Caleb Martin is found inside. Oh, great pocket pass to Kelly Oubre with a slam, the ferocious slam from Kelly. We need the intensity. All right, we can't just have Kelly Oubre being the only one to show some emotion here. Nick Nurse, get a Dembona in the game right now. We need rim protection. Bub Carrington getting clamped up by Kelly. Great defense, and he doesn't get a push off for that. Come on, he had his hands all over them swiping. Ah, my goodness. There's no way. There's no way they're going to lose this game, right? Chat, you need to let me know if the Sixers are going to blow this. Give me your prediction. All right, Koulibaly is guarded by Caleb Martin. Holmes sets the screen, finds Bub Carrington, he gets the pump fake. Koulibaly, 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Caleb Martin standing his ground. Excellent defense, but it goes off Eric Gordon's foot. And it stays with the Wizards. Or did the shot clock run out? No, they deemed that the shot clock ran out before it went off Eric Gordon's foot. So we're still good. Don't worry, guys. Nick Nurse shouting out some orders. All right, Maxey. Maxey gets past Carrington. Oh my gosh! No, that's not goaltending? That was a crazy play. Kispert got in Carrington's way. But anyway, oh my gosh. Holmes pump fake. Kelly Oubre rejected him, but it's a foul. Typical Sixers, John. Speaking facts. This is what we've been dealing with the entire year. The suffering, the pain, the anxiety that we have seen from the Sixers team. It's debilitating. I'm not just trying to say these words to sound smart or whatever, but that's legitimately how I feel. Like, it has been so uncomfortable watching this team try and be good. But Rashawn Holmes, I guess he's getting his revenge game against the team that drafted him, or I think he went undrafted. There's no way we're getting a Rashawn Holmes revenge game. He has 10 rebounds and 2 blocks against 6'5" Gershon Yabusele. Scab. And he rims out, toilet boys. It rims out, right? Did Yabusele get elbowed in the jaw? Or are they calling it for Kuzma because it didn't leave the rim yet? All right, whatever. Who cares? It's Sixers ball. 3:20 left to go. Tyrese Maxey. Gets it to Cale Martin. Cale Martin drives in, Gordon finds Maxey. Oh, he fakes the 3, gets it to Gordon, pulls up. Eric Gordon is washed again. Eric Gordon has the Gatorade cup next to him. This isn't good. We're in panic mode. Code red. The Philadelphia 76ers are blowing a lead to Caleb Martin. Not blowing a lead to Caleb Martin. I'm blowing circuits in my brain because I can't process this right now. Oh my gosh, Carrington. Carrington pulls up on Maxey, and he made it. What the heck is going on? 2:30 left to go. 101-98. Washington leads. Okay. Caleb Martin gets his way to the rim. Eric Gordon for 3. Okay, Eric Gordon is not washed anymore. Nice. This is what happens. This is what we do in Philadelphia. You have to bully your players. Bullying works. The more bad things you say about them, the better they will perform. I can assure you that. Okay, anyway, Kelly Oubre is guarding Koulibaly. Holmes sets the screen. Kelly goes under it. Kispert pump fakes the 3. Kispert. 7 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Great defense. Come on, got to hold on. They're letting him shoot. He misses it. Koulibaly misses it. 1:45 left to go, and now the crowd's getting into it. This is extremely sad, but at least it's a good game. At least it's a good game, I guess. If the Sixers win, I'll call it a good game. If they don't, Eric Gordon bounced past to Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin trying to body up Koulibaly. Almost traveled there. Fadeaway contested, and he missed it. And Tyrese Maxey gets banged up. Wizards get the rebound, and Kyle Kuzma with the Euro step on Caleb Martin. And Nick Nurse calls timeout. He is irate at the referees. No. We're losing to the Washington Wizards in the year 2025. Alex Sarr isn't playing. Malcolm Brogdon isn't playing. Who else? Jordan Poole isn't playing. What is going on? This team is so garbage. Like, I gotta call it at how it is. At this point, the life as a Sixers fan is an interesting one. The things that this team puts us through is really unlike any franchise in the NBA. I'll get to that later. If they lose this game, don't worry. You'll have an NZ for 3 rant. No. Nick Nurse, dude. I'm not an NBA coach. But I think anybody can understand that playing Gershon Yabusele, who's 6'5" at center, but he's trying to body up Holmes right now. Okay, we got a foul on the floor. How the heck is Adem Bona not in this game? It makes no sense for me. Like, I'm not trying to sound like I'm a Mr. Know-It-All, but this is obvious stuff. You have to play an actual legitimate center when the other team is. That's why all these teams have tall centers, because they actually rebound. And you gotta rebound. But the Sixers aren't able to do that. Not even to even protect the rim either. And the Wizards have been taking advantage of that. Getting to the rim and all of that. Kyle Kuzma, like, the defense on this team has been horrible to close out this game. But Tyrese Maxey got fouled, actually. Sorry for not catching that. I'm just too irate right now. He has 24 points. He makes the first free throw. Tyrese Maxey coming in clutch. Will Maxey make the second? Tyrese Maxey makes his second free throw. We have a tie game, 109 left to go. Sixers tie it. Jared Butler, getting guarded by Oubre. Jared Butler crosses up. Martin stands his ground. Kuzma pulls up right at Kelly's face. He misses it. Kyle Kuzma thinking he's Anthony Edwards, and Maxey is getting guarded by Kispert. Come on, barbecue chicken time. It's barbecue chicken time. You got to take advantage of this mismatch. And fade away. Tyrese Maxey misses it. What the heck is going on, dude? Don't revert back into Tony Rowan and the Wizards call a timeout. Maxey got to try it. He's got to get to the rim, man. That's where he's been getting his points tonight. This is ridiculous. You can't be settling for those shots when you have not been good from the perimeter the entire game. You can't be settling for those shots. Just from the outside in general. Am I surprised that this happened? I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be surprised because the Sixers have a reputation, no matter who's on the roster, no matter who's coaching the team. They're going to blow a lead and every game is going to be stressful when it shouldn't be stressful. We got this young Sixers fan looking really mortified right now. I would be too, and I am right now. But we need some late game heroics. As ridiculous as that sounds. We got Butler driving in, but Yabusele, he meets him at the rim. Gershon with some clutch rim protection. And Maxey drives in on Kispert, and he gets it to go. This is what I'm talking about, Tyrese Maxey. Yes. Thank you. This is what we've been waiting for. Just Tyrese being able to adapt his shot diet. That's what has made him successful. He stopped chucking up so many shots from the perimeter and starting to work from the inside out instead of the outside in. Taking advantage of these mismatches, whether it's Jonas Valanciunas or Corey Kispert, Rashawn Holmes. Tyrese Maxey has been able to do that, and he has been succeeding with that mindset. And it's good to see. It's great to see Maxey step up. I think he has like 27 points after a horrible first half from him. He really turned it up to a second gear and saved the game pretty much for the Sixers. But yeah, we got 24 seconds left. Yeah, I don't know, John. You know what happens with this team. No lead is safe with the Philadelphia 76ers. Come on. All right, so Tyrese Maxey has 28, Jared Butler has 26, Kispert has 23, Yabu has 19, Kuzma has 16. And Derek Gordon pokes it out, applying that pressure, shaving a little bit of time off the clock. 20.7 seconds left to go in the game. All right, our Sixers gonna close this out, or are we going to go to overtime? Which hopefully we don't. But 18 seconds left. Oh, Yabu gets. Oh my gosh, he blocks Koulibaly. Eric Gordon gets fouled. Gershon Yabusele with the clutch block. That was crazy. Let's go, Yabu. He is a beast. Does Gershon Yabusele deserve to be the best role player Joel Embiid has ever played with? For real. Like, this dude is so reliable. It's insane. And it sucks that we're not going to be able to afford him at all. And that's horrible. That sucks. But now we got Eric Gordon splashing his first free throw. Come on, EG, you got to close it out for us, man. Eric Gordon bricks it. It's a 3-point game. So the Wizards can still come back here if they make a clutch three-pointer. I don't know, man. We know what the Sixers like to do. Sixers are trying to inbound it, though, so they're probably going to foul. Wizards are going to foul now. I think this game's out of reach for the Wizards at this point. We got a technical? Not a technical, but Maxey's at the line by himself, taking one shot. Yeah, it's a 4-point game. I think the Sixers, they got it. 9.6 seconds left to go. Yabusele, is he sailing his way to the basket? Finishes with a two-handed slam. Gershon Yabusele with the cherry on top. Dude, this guy's a beast. We're not going to be able to afford him, though. Was that an and one? Seven 7.6 seconds left. Yabu. He should be getting MVP chance right now. Makes it. Gershon Yabusele. Makes his second. Three seconds left to go. Kispert. Oh, contested shot in the corner. .0.1 seconds left to go in this game. And it's over. The Philadelphia 76ers, in my return live stream, capture the W after blowing a 15-point lead. That one almost slipped out of their hands, man. Look. They won the game. Tyrese Maxey made a good adjustment. But you got to be better than this. You were up 15 points. All right, I've been giving a lot of leniency to Nick Nurse because this rotation that he has had to work with the players constantly getting injured, being healthy again, getting injured, all the stuff he's had to deal with this entire season, it's hard. It's hard to establish any identity whatsoever when you have your main guys off the court. But when you're not playing, when you keep insisting on playing Gershon Yabusele at center, granted he did make some good plays. I think just he can't protect the rim. And the Wizards have been able to get into the basket, penetrate the paint, and make some easy shots and help them mount their lead. You can't keep giving them these advantages. Nick Nurse really has to start evaluating this lineup and stop this pecking order. Think about, look, I'm not a professional NBA coach. I don't know it all. But it's obvious that you can't be playing a 6'5 center in 2025. Or just like in any era for that matter. Because they're going to get out-rebounded and you're going to get cooked in the paint. And when you have a high-flying, athletic beast like a Dembona sitting on the bench, and when you're not utilizing him, fans have a right to complain. Because he fits the center role, and he plays center much better than Gershon Yabusele does. And if Nick Nurse is going to refuse to make any changes in that department, it's going to be a lot harder for this team to be racking up wins that they should. Because you shouldn't have lost the Kings game. You should not have been losing those type of games. Okay? And there is no room for error for this team at all, given where they are in the standings and given the schedule that is coming up with the back-to-back with the Knicks and the Thunder, and then you're playing the Pacers too, and then the Bucks. January's a rough month, all right? Not sugarcoating anything, but Nick Nurse, he's got to earn the fans' trust back with his rotations. Like, I've been more lenient than other Philly fans with him so far because I think having Embiid and Paul George constantly in and out of the rotation has been rough. And there's not a whole lot he can control with how weak the bench is. But when you're missing the obvious stuff, and when you keep drilling the same thing into the ground over and over again without even considering making a change to the rotations, the fans have a right to say something. And you have a right to get criticized. I need to see less Reggie Jackson, for Pete's sake. Eric Gordon, he had a great game. Just do a quick review of the box score. Overall, I think the Sixers, aside from how they crumbled in the third quarter and all of that, their offense has been fine for what we expect it to be. You know what I mean? They looked invested. Their Dembona's screens that he was setting was really opening a lot of opportunities for guys. Those off-ball screens, cutting to the basket, Kelly Oubre, Caleb Martin, Justin Edwards, Ricky Council, they were getting it done on that end. Tyrese Maxey's resurgence in the second half was a joy to watch. But you got to be better. You let Jared Butler 26 4-7 from Jared Butler. I never heard of this guy before. And you let this guy score that many points. Got to be better. Kelly Oubre had 15. Maxey had 29. Yabu had 21 and 8. He was arguably the team's best player, to be honest, with how much of the dirty work he was doing for this team, diving for loose balls, getting physical underneath despite him being 6'5". It was great to watch from him. And Adem Bona, he had 3 rebounds 2 defensive, 1 offensive. Oh wait, no, I'm talking about Bona in 14 minutes. Yeah, he had 3 boards, and 2 assists, 2 personal fouls, 2 points. Yabu, he had 8 rebounds, and look, you're playing the Wizards. You're playing the Wizards, and even with Yabu playing, Yabu being able to box out, get some clutch blocks and clutch rebounds, I still don't approve of the moves that Nick Nurse is making with this rotation. Because against these better teams in the league, you really need to start having some more positional players play their proper position. I just don't trust Yabu as a center. I think he's best utilized as a stretch 4 that crashes the glass and can make something happen for you, make something out of nothing with his hustle and his grit and his IQ. But if you're going to be, you keep insisting playing the Eric Gordons and not Ricky Councils, but like Reggie Jacksons of the world, when you have, Justin Edwards and Ricky Council and Bona and stuff, like realistically, are those young players, are they really going to make a difference in the long run? Probably not. Although I think with Bona, I think it is a bit more impactful with him because he's a center, and the center position is quite important with protecting the rim and rebounding and maintaining those and, recovering those defensive possessions and completing them. That's important. But what the coach's job is, the coach needs to make a change. You know what I mean? Like, when you keep drilling the same thing into the ground over and over again, and these teams keep going on runs and keep blowing by everyone on the perimeter, it gets nauseating. But that's pretty much all I got to say for tonight, man. It's glad that I was able to start streaming again. I want to be more consistent with the content. Thank you for everyone who tuned in throughout. I appreciate it. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button on the way out if you can. And Sixers Day successful tonight with a win, but it's only going to get harder from here, and we need Joel Embiid and Paul George to start playing again if we're going to have any chance of climbing out of this deficit. Charlie, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I enjoy streaming a lot. I really hope I can do this more. I'll try to do as much as I can and try and build this out. But that's pretty much all I got. Thank you guys so much again. See you guys in the next one. Peace.